What if I told you that somewhere in the universe, there are places so terrifying that no human could ever survive them? A region so empty that it contains almost nothing. A star capable of ripping your body apart atom by atom. A planet where glass rains sideways faster than a fighter jet. And a world that could one day become humanity's second home. These aren't scenes from a science fiction movie. They're real places that astronomers have already discovered. Today, we're exploring the 9 strangest and most mysterious places ever found in space. Some of them defy logic. Others continue to puzzle scientists even today. Let's begin with perhaps the strangest emptiness ever discovered. Number 9. The Boötes Void. Imagine looking into space, expecting to see thousands of galaxies, and finding almost nothing. This enormous region, known as the Boötes Void, is the largest known cosmic void ever discovered. Stretching across nearly 330 million light years, it is approximately 3,300 times larger than our own Milky Way galaxy. Trying to comprehend its size is almost impossible. If our entire galaxy suddenly disappeared inside this void, it would barely make a difference. But its size isn't what makes it mysterious. The real mystery is what isn't there. Despite being surrounded by regions packed with countless galaxies, astronomers have found only about 60 galaxies inside this unimaginably vast area. So, what happened here? Scientists have proposed several theories. One suggests that an incredibly massive black hole may have somehow destroyed everything in its path, leaving behind this gigantic cosmic emptiness. Another theory points toward dark energy, proposing that an unknown force gradually pushed matter away over billions of years. But there are also far more speculative ideas. Some believe the void could be the aftermath of an ancient war between highly advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, a battle fought on a galactic scale. There is absolutely no evidence supporting that theory, yet it continues to capture the imagination of millions. For now, the truth remains unknown. Perhaps future telescopes will finally reveal why one of the largest regions in the observable universe is almost completely empty. But if you think an empty region of space is frightening, the next object is infinitely more dangerous. Number 8. Magnetars. Among the countless stars scattered throughout the universe, few are as terrifying as magnetars. At first glance, they appear to be ordinary neutron stars. But appearances couldn't be more misleading. A magnetar possesses the most powerful magnetic field ever observed in the universe. Its magnetic force is estimated to be nearly 1 quadrillion times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. Trying to approach one would be fatal. If a spacecraft somehow came within roughly 1,000 kilometers of a magnetar, its magnetic field would literally begin pulling apart the atoms inside your body. You wouldn't burn. You wouldn't explode. You would simply be torn apart at the atomic level, as if your body had never existed. And that's only the beginning. These incredible magnetic forces are so powerful, they can trigger violent star quakes on nearby stars, warping their surfaces and releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. One of the most famous examples is SGR 1806-20. Although this magnetar measures only about 20 kilometers across, it produced one of the most powerful explosions ever detected by humanity in 2004. The explosion occurred nearly 50,000 light-years away. Yet satellites orbiting Earth detected the burst almost instantly. The gamma radiation released during the event was so intense that any planet located within roughly 1,000 light-years would have become completely uninhabitable. It's difficult to imagine such unimaginable power existing inside an object no larger than a city. Yet magnetars are very real. And somewhere in our galaxy, more of them are waiting to be discovered. But even magnetars cannot compete with what comes next, because the next object doesn't simply destroy matter. It creates one of the most powerful electrical phenomena ever found in the universe. Number 6. The largest ocean in the universe. When we think of water, we usually imagine oceans covering the surface of a planet. But what if I told you that somewhere in space, there is a cloud containing more water than all of Earth's oceans combined, by an unimaginable margin? Located about 12 billion light-years away, astronomers discovered an enormous cloud of water vapor surrounding a distant quasar. Its size is almost impossible to comprehend. Scientists estimate that it contains 140 trillion times more water than all the oceans on Earth combined. Unlike liquid water on our planet, this cloud exists as superheated vapor surrounding one of the brightest objects in the universe. The discovery completely changed what scientists believed about water in the early universe. If so much water existed billions of years ago, how many other giant reservoirs remain hidden among the stars? And that brings us to one of the most violent planets ever discovered. Number 5, HD 189733b, the planet where glass rains sideways. Imagine standing beneath a beautiful blue sky. It looks peaceful, almost like Earth, but within seconds, you would be dead. HD 189733b appears deep blue because of tiny silicate particles suspended in its atmosphere. But those same particles create one of the most terrifying weather systems ever observed. Instead of water, it rains molten glass. Powerful winds reach speeds of more than 8,000 kilometers per hour, sending razor-sharp shards of glass flying sideways across the planet. Temperatures exceed 900 degrees Celsius. Nothing resembling life as we know it could survive there. From a distance, it looks beautiful. Up close, it is one of the deadliest worlds in the galaxy. But the next mystery isn't a planet. It's a sound echoing through an entire galaxy cluster. Number 4, the sound of the Perseus Cluster. Space is silent. At least, that's what most people believe, because sound cannot travel through the vacuum of space. But inside the Perseus galaxy cluster, scientists discovered something extraordinary. At its center lies a supermassive black hole, continuously releasing enormous pressure waves through the surrounding hot gas. These waves create the lowest note ever detected in the universe. The frequency is so incredibly low that it is approximately 57 octaves below middle C, far below the range of human hearing. If our ears could somehow hear it, it would sound like a deep, endless vibration echoing through space. It is a reminder that even the silent universe isn't truly silent. And if you think that's strange, wait until you see the coldest place ever discovered. Number 3, the Boomerang Nebula. The coldest place known in the universe isn't located on a frozen planet. It's inside a cloud of gas. The Boomerang Nebula has a temperature of approximately minus 272 degrees Celsius, making it even colder than the cosmic microwave background itself. Scientists believe the nebula became so cold because enormous amounts of gas expanded outward at incredible speeds. As the gas expanded, it rapidly lost heat, creating temperatures that should barely be possible. If a spacecraft somehow entered this region, nearly every system would immediately freeze. It remains one of the most unusual environments ever observed. But darkness can sometimes be even more frightening than cold. Number 2. Tres 2b, the darkest planet ever found. Imagine a planet so dark that it reflects less than 1% of the light reaching its surface. This is Tres 2b, the darkest planet ever discovered. It absorbs almost all incoming light, making it darker than black charcoal. Scientists believe its atmosphere contains vaporized sodium and potassium, which absorb nearly every visible wavelength. Despite orbiting very close to its star, the planet appears almost invisible. Only a faint red glow from its extreme heat gives away its existence. It's one of the strangest worlds we've ever found. Yet one final planet offers something completely different. Hope. Number 1. Kepler 438b, humanity's possible second home. Among thousands of planets discovered beyond our solar system, few have generated as much excitement as Kepler 438b, located approximately 470 light-years from Earth. This rocky world is remarkably similar to our own. Its size, its estimated gravity, and its position inside the habitable zone suggest that liquid water could exist on its surface. For years, scientists considered it one of the strongest candidates for hosting life. But later observations revealed a serious problem. Its parent star frequently releases powerful solar flares, bombarding the planet with intense radiation. If those eruptions are as violent as scientists suspect, they could strip away the atmosphere over time, making life extremely difficult. Even so, Kepler 438b reminds us of something extraordinary. Somewhere among the billions of stars in our galaxy, there may already be another world, waiting to be discovered. Perhaps even another Earth. The universe is far stranger than we once imagined. From empty regions larger than entire galaxies, to planets where glass rains sideways, to stars powerful enough to tear atoms apart. These places remind us how little we truly know about the cosmos. And perhaps, the greatest mystery isn't what we've already discovered. It's what we're still searching for. Which of these places shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments below. And if you're fascinated by the mysteries of space, ancient civilizations, and unexplained phenomena, subscribe to the Mystery Archive, because our next mystery may be even more unbelievable than the universe itself.